going on.
I know. Look, like we said, Guten Morgen. It's a Guten Morgen day today. Well, we'll try again. Right. Welcome to the Point.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, hilarious. How are you?
How are you? That sounded really like psychopathy.
How are you? Yeah.
How are you?
We're unusual people, and you know what? We're fine with that.
Did you say we're unusual people?
I did, yeah. Yeah, we are.
Hello.
We're fine with that. Look, I've got, what was it? Uranus in my, wait, that is, wait, hold on, it's PGs. I got Uranus in my my first house, so.
What does that mean in astrology?
So Uranus is like.
Or Uranus. It's Pam Gray.
Uranus. She'll have to say Uranus.
She does, yeah.
I love Pam, no.
She's great.
She's a joker. Uranus is like the planet of doing things in an unconventional way, like being like, thinking outside the box, being weird, being out there. And mine's in my first house, and first house is like who you are at your core. So basically, I'm a weirdo, and I'm okay with that. I've been a weirdo the whole of my life.
I mean, yeah, I've got Aquarius rising,
so there you go.
Right.
Aquarius is the sign of Uranus.
You can see
Uranus and Aquarius are that's the same energy. So yeah, couple of weirdos.
We're weirdos.
Weirdos.
No, we hope you're all good and being weird too.
Yeah, you best be being weird. It's a weird kind of day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Just need to check the sounds. Okay.
Okay. Check the sound.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I've been oh man, we've had a weird morning. Firstly, I found out because I have a blue badge. Yeah, I have a blue badge, and
terrible.
Arrived here at the studio, and there's a disabled bay usually. So we park in the disabled bay. I get my I go
with
to
a
get
red
my
carpet.
With a red carpet.
Yeah, they get a red carpet for us when we go out.
Yeah, that's true. They do. Yeah, like paparazzi. Click, click, click.
Yeah, they're here. Guten Morgen.
Yeah. To the point. Yeah. So I went to get my blue badge, and I was like, "It's not there." I was like, "Where is it?"
Yeah, there was another one, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah."
But he's like,
because there's one in the glove box, but like that's old. Like you know, it's out of date. And so I went to the glove box. I was like, "Oh, maybe it was that one." I just thought maybe I put it there.
This is confusing. You know where it is. So where is it?
Where is it? And I was just like, and I was like, "No, this is the old one." And then I remembered back, like a few days ago, because I've relocated some of my time in Sheffield, some of my time down here. So I was in Sheffield, and I pulled up at my friend's house, and I realized the glove box was open, and I was like, that was weird. Because as well, when I got into my car, the boot was like a little bit, not all the way open, but just like a little bit open. And I was like, oh, maybe I just like didn't close it properly or something like that. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, so I closed the boot, went to my friend's house, and then I saw the glove box was open. I was like, But then I looked.
You're thieving, conniving thieves.
Well, I was like, well, they didn't take anything. Like I looked in, because I didn't check the door, because all I saw was the glove box open.
And now it's on the black market.
Yeah, or someone's just like using it. So now I have to get a new one.
No, I think they must shot them for quite a lot of money. I wonder how.
Yeah,
How annoying, though.
Yeah, it's irritating.
Because it's going to take a while.
I know.
I'm trying not to think that,
well,
but I feel
let's
like
not.
it is.
Yeah, can we not speak that into my existence?
Let's not.
It's going to be quick.
3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 working days.
Yeah, exactly.
And another. No,
nothing.
And another 5 seconds.
5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's a blue badge.
What was that? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Actually, it was me. And I've got it. Here you go.
Imagine. Just kidding.
Yeah. Are you serious? It's not a good joke.
Exactly. Surprises all around today. And so, yes. And then then I started to, I was like, okay, cool. I'll just pay the, what I need to pay, because you can pay there, or you can just use a blue badge and it's free. I started to go pay. I was like, I need to download the app. I was like, for goodness sake. So I download the app, wait for it. So I downloaded the app. I was like, my goodness. Download the app, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to need to like sign up. I've never used this before. So I do the whole sign up situation. Just like, you already have an account. Now you're going to have to like sign in. I was like, fine. So let me sign in. Just like, you haven't signed in a very long time. You're going to have to read. I was just like,
really?
What?
And then in the end of it, you couldn't even park there.
Right. So like I did all of that. I went to go pay, like finally, and it was like, oh, it'll only allow me to do it till wherever it's 11:30. And I was like, well, I need to after that. And I looked round, and then I looked up at the sign, it was like 2 hours only.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was just one thing,
kidding?
literally one thing after another.
Are you joking? And then So Janina was like, okay, it's fine that you can park for free, just like around the corner. You just have to go in there, like a shopping center car park. So I was like, okay, cool, let's do that. We get to the shopping center car park. It was like, cool.
Haven't got the blue badge, so have to go up
one more flight of stairs, so I don't have the blue badge. We get there, come out, and go into the lift. Now, bear in mind,
lifts.
Stairs are a struggle for me. The lifts are not working.
Both
lifts are not working. So
it's
then
a Guten Morgen kind of day.
It's a Guten Morgen kind of day. So, Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
So hilarious. The drive over was nice.
Yeah.
Nice little drive over.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hopefully your day's a little bit less Guten Morgen than mine.
There's a lot going on in the world right now.
Look.
It's kind of at the point where,
compared to some of the other stuff that's going on, I have had the best Guten Morgen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it puts it into perspective, doesn't it?
Yes.
We're very blessed. We're very blessed. He's going to end up on the floor.
On the floor, literally.
Yeah. So, I mean,
look, there's all kinds of madness happening. I mean, we've spoken about Israel, many times before, and now they're expanding into Syria.
Yeah. And Syria is quite big,
Syria is a big old place, yeah.
They're like, we'll have that.
Yeah. And the thing that takes the mick.
You're not meant to just take it, but then look, England know all about that, so.
Look, come on, we are Israel. Like we put Israel there, along with America and other places, but we put them there.
Yeah, that's a point. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if behind all of it, it was like an English man. Yeah.
Oh, well, in part at least.
Yeah. Yes,
it 100% is.
Yes, it is. It's colonial
we put Israel
all
there.
over again.
Yes.
Yeah.
They wanted to dominate the Middle East.
I know. And they're like, we're just going to create.
Yeah.
And then they say like, is not real.
Oh, really? That's hilarious. Yeah. And also no shade to Jews or Israeli citizens.
Not.
Like, it's your government. It's like our government. It's like
no. It's not about that at all.
Yeah, it's really not.
No, and actually, crazy. A lot of the Jewish community are very much
against what's going on. Yeah,
very much.
100.
You only have to open your eyes to see on social. I know you say on social media. Seriously, go on social media because on Instagram you have the journalists that haven't been killed, the ones that haven't been killed,
crazy,
who are actually documenting this and reporting this in their, it's their life, what they're living. It is crazy. It's like we're living in completely parallel universes. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
And the whole world is just watching, and we can't do anything.
This is so. In the car, Janina was telling me because I thought I watch Al Jazeera sometimes, and on Al Jazeera, I'm in my head. I'm like, oh, this is like, Arabic news for the UK or whatever. So I'm like, cool. On Al Jazeera, they are all backing Palestine.
Yeah.
Like they're very they are.
But not the leaders.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the leaders are not about it.
Because it would be sorted out by now. Someone
this is what I was thinking.
Exactly.
I was like, how is this not sorted?
Literally. Obviously, Western governments are just like, oh, don't.
Yeah.
And the other Arab, leaders that you think would be helping, because they're closer, I guess, and supposed to be, neighbours or whatever.
Would think.
Nothing. There's been a lot of people saying like, what is going on? Like over months now.
It's awful. This is awful.
It is awful, and everyone's just not doing anything. It is crazy. It's literally crazy. I can't say anything else. They went into Lebanon. Now they're in Syria. I mean, and they're trying to say, go on. What's the excuse this time?
Oh well, I was just going to say the Syria situation. Well, they're trying to act like they're
because the government's fallen, and tell them about that.
Yeah, so the government's fallen. There was a dictatorship.
This is very Plutus in Aquarius. Government's falling.
100. Yeah. So they had there was a dictatorship in Syria. This is what I have understood just from my research very recently. There was a dictatorship that was helped to stay in place in a big way financially by Russia. Russia was helping. I can't remember what the guy's name is, but there's like one main guy who Syria just decided, I guess he was like the leader. He was the dictator. They ransacked his place. I think they must have killed him. I'm sure they must have killed him. Ransacked his place. Like you see videos of just like bare Syrians just like in his mansions, like looking at all of these like rows and rows of like Lamborghinis, Bentleys, all of this sort of stuff. And they're just like I said, ransacking all of that. And yeah, so I guess he's dead now. So there's like,
and this man's like, you know, really, really rich, obviously like swindling stuff.
Yeah.
And he's, you
really
know, people
not caring about
in
the
poverty.
people.
Yeah, it's just a classic.
So they like
classic greed.
Yeah. So Syrians, from what I understand, most Syrians at least anyway, are very happy about this. They're like, this has been like 50 years of like, you know, under this dictator. Yeah. So thank goodness. Now Israel, it seems like they've seen this little situation.
And their excuse was they were trying to get rid of some military. There's an excuse.
Yeah,
like was it Russian defenses? And then in Russia we're like, well, there's no one in there.
Oh,
something like that.
Something like that. But they were trying to get rid of the military.
They've
seen an opportunity and were like, hey. Yeah. How can we monopolize on this situation?
Yeah, literally. Like, how can we grab your land?
God.
They love to grab some land. Just chill out.
You need to chill. Netanyahu is he's on trial now at the moment though, so he could get completely.
There's many countries that have said, including the UK, finally, that if he steps foot here, he will get arrested. Now America opened him with welcome arms.
No, but he's actually on trial right now.
Where?
He might not even be able to be in Israel. Because yes, yeah.
Oh, good.
So
in Israel, I find that really hard to believe. He's on trial in Israel.
Yes.
Who's trialing him? Because Israel
are the Israelis. Like clearly, it's not just it's not all of Israel that feels this way.
No, I know that, but the government that are corrupt are the ones that usually lead the way.
I know,
do you know what I mean?
I know, but he's on trial.
Very fascinating.
What is it? What exactly is he on trial for? It basically like
crimes against humanity, war crimes, genocide.
I think it's more like bribery, like he's bribed people, you know, things like that. But if you
I mean, there's a lot more that he's done.
Obviously,
you know what I mean?
Obviously.
That's a bit weird.
Well,
but maybe they're just trying to look like they're doing something. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. The thing is, like, if depending on how the trial goes, he could get like put in prison and definitely taken away his power, like 100%.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So
there's some disgusting things up in here. I don't want to talk about the prisons.
His argument is that well, if you take me away now, then that's another election that the Israeli people are going to have to vote for, and it's a really difficult time right now. Bro, you have created most of this. Get out of here. Yeah.
Just leave the planet already. Yeah.
Find another body somewhere.
So
different lifetime.
Let's bring it. Okay, we're still going to bring it down.
Yeah.
No. Because this has been going on. No, actually,
but we need to communicate what's going on as well.
Yeah, 100%. So at the moment, today, there is a farmers' process, huh?
I'm slowly getting lower and lower.
Mike's chair is slowly gradually going down and down. Yeah. But he's in the same place. But not. His voice should be.
Yeah.
So at the moment, there's a process in London today for the farmers. I don't know if anyone's heard about this. I'm sure you have. I think it's not the first protest that they've done. And there's hundreds of, and we actually saw them on the way here.
We drove past
the tractors with their big banners on,
tractors,
like RIP,
past.
British farming, and all this. Basically, British farming is because the long and short of it. The short of it is British farming is under attack. They want to take whoever they is. Wants to take, and I'm not defaming anyone's character.
Stop it. The government. It's the government has passed that. I can't remember what name
it's the government.
Yeah.
And it's to do with the inheritance tax, the agricultural inheritance tax.
Yeah.
And basically they are altering it in October's what's it called?
Referendum? I don't know.
No,
I just said a word.
You know, the thing that they do, what is it? A report or something.
Yeah.
Whatever they did in October, it's called something, I can't think of it now. Yeah, you know that lady, she does just a report and it comes out that they're changing this tax or whatever, which is really going to affect the families.
Yes.
That would
like generation.
So
the next generation
will find it very
farmers
difficult.
are going to find it really difficult. Hello, farmers are our food, guys.
Exactly.
Farmers are our food.
Yeah, and they have at the moment they've got like a thing where they don't. It doesn't affect them, like it actually affects everyone.
Of course.
I know, right? But it doesn't affect them.
Right.
I guess because they're farmers. I mean, it's kind of a little bit unfair.
What do you mean?
Well, inheritance tax affects everyone, but farmers don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it applies to them in the same way.
Farmers get lots of like tax cuts because they are supplying.
Right, exactly. So that's what it is. But they want to control the food supply. Let's not just sugarcoat this. This is what's going on, right? And I know you might think, oh, that's a conspiracy. It's not, okay? In America, and usually things that happen in America usually come here.
Yeah.
Bill Gates has taken up a lot of the farmland, all the land.
The thing is, it's not that. Like, people say conspiracy theory, and it's like,
I know,
it's not a conspiracy. It's literally capitalism. This is how capitalism works.
But but they like to dress it up as that's how they kind of like make other people think, oh yeah, not listen, engage. Because they're like, it's a conspiracy theory.
It's got nothing to do with conspiracy.
No, it's not. It's
this is literally how capitalism works. If you can make money off of something, then that is capitalism. That is the highest thing to do. So that's what happens.
It's a pyramid, and it's like literally we are at the bottom and they are at the top. And now it's changing with the Pluto and Aquarius. It's completely changing. It's going to be the other way.
You've been listening to Pam. You've been listening to Pam.
No, I know that. I've been years. I've been building up to this time. Yeah. No, she has. Yeah. But he's moving his chair.
It's ridiculous.
But basically, if you control the food, you control the people.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Think about it. Why do you think I'm always saying grow your own food? If you can, do it.
At least you know. At least so you know how. Like at least so you know how.
Look, the aim is to become more self-sufficient.
Times are mad right now.
Yeah, no, seriously. The aim is to become more self-sufficient.
Literally.
Think about how you can do that in any possible way. Like, have you got a little, like a little cooker burner thing? You know, the gas thing. In case there was no electricity for a few days, what are you going to do? Go and get one.
And this is so you can come back to yourself. Like all of this stuff that's happening in the world, it's very draining of one's energy, especially when you can't do anything about it, or you feel like you can't do anything about it. Because even like, for instance, we have a radio show, we've got a platform to be able to like talk about these things. And I still feel like this is nothing. Like all of those people in, wherever they are, all over the world, are still suffering in such big ways.
Yeah.
To me, what I think the best thing to do is to focus on myself, and I'm not saying pretend it's not happening, or cut it out or anything like that, but focus on yourself
the change is within.
Exactly, and do what you can. Like 100%. Like we're saying, like learn to grow your own stuff. No one's coming to save you. Right. So let me save myself. No one's coming to save you. So let me save myself. Yes. So yes,
100%. That's literally it. But people are realizing that now.
And this is the beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, because
there's so much turbulence, but it will be calm.
Yeah, especially when you can create your own calm
in turbulence.
And people will. What the good thing about that is, people can, because you can look at memes on social media and see that many people are like coming together in these little communities now.
Yes.
Like working together again. Very
even if
Pluto
you heard of
and Aquarius.
That new, it's probably not very new, but the neighborhood app sort of thing. Quite a lot of people are on that now.
What is it?
It's like I see that, and other people. I say other people, you know what I mean though, but like people probably just think, oh, it's a normal app, but I see it as the start of like the new earth, because it's all going to be community based, and it literally is. They've got like your local area has an app. There's a neighborhood app or whatever it is, and your local neighbors all communicate in that app. It's really good.
That's what we love.
It's really good, and they're catching like so many thieves out there recently, going through people's cars. No, but seriously, it's really crazy. And the Ring doorbells, what they're doing is they're blocking the Wi-Fi with some jammer thing, and then they're jamming the car and getting into the cars. It's crazy.
Which is, I guess that's how, because I'm sure I locked my car as well. So I guess that's how they got in.
And then obviously like, if once they have many like videos from the Ring doorbells, I think one person did get prosecuted, so it does work.
Really?
And and the neighbours are just talking to each other, and it's nice. It's like, you know, it's a start. I can see it. It's a start.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And the thing is, like, people will see this and think, oh, well, I can do this too. And that is something you can do.
Yeah.
Like, no, okay, you might not be able to like go over to, I don't know, Gaza and stop what's happening there, but you can bring it back to yourself and just start creating peace for yourself, and the peace,
and then it will be reflected back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because everything is a reflection of us. Like this whole 100. World, everything that's going on, this like this turmoil, this turbulence, it's because we are unsettled within. Like we really need to check ourselves and be like, you know what? Why am I at war with myself? Do you know what I mean? And we've said this before, and it literally is. And when we do have that inner peace, and I know it is difficult with things going on, but this is the challenge. And like when we do create that, like, you know, and then collectively it will be reflected. So, you know, that's what's happening now. We're alchemizing it, but it takes time and it's hard. But well done to everyone out there.
Yeah, good job. Like, times are tough.
Good job.
Good job for waking up and getting through the day. Like,
seriously.
times are tough.
Yeah, definitely.
In so many different ways.
We're on like the leading edge of like you know, evolution, and it's an amazing, beautiful, exciting, magical time to be here. But it's also very distressing.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, you can go on social media and it's almost like that. What's it? That film that that horrible. I don't watch it, but
which one? Saw.
Well, no. You're like, oh, I can't think now.
Go on.
Hunger Games. So like, you know, you're flicking and like you'll see like an advert for a bath.
Yeah.
And then you'll see a dead child. Like it's just crazy.
No,
like it's not normal. And that's being
so
normalised. And it's not
dystopian.
dystopian.
It's so
and it's not
dystopian.
normal. And that was all in the films, you know, they show you what they want to see. Whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So talking back to the food, we saw the tractors on their way. Whoa! We were like, I was like, beep them.
Yeah, she was. I was like, film it.
Yeah, I know, I've got one. They're going pretty quickly.
Yeah, they were.
But yeah, so obviously, you know, we don't want that to happen because, and apparently the government are like, yep, no, it's still happening because obviously they would do that. So I don't know. I don't know if this is really pushing us to grow our own food. Like, is this going to push us to do that? Talking of the food, I'm sure many of you know, and the BBC make me laugh. Yeah. Not defaming the BBC here, but this is what you put on your website. That this is misinformation, and this misinformation going around is causing the boycott. So basically, what's happened, the long and short of it, is Bill Gates is to do with this. Yeah. And there's I don't know whether he must be funding it, right? It must be the Melinda Gates Foundation or whatever it is.
Not to defame, but anyway.
No, they're amazing. Like, they're really good, great people. I'm sure they do so much good in this world.
Have you seen them Beyonce, like...
yeah, go on, tell us.
I told you. So...
You know we like to jump here.
Yeah.
Just get us a hula.
We'll be back, yeah.
I
Anyway.
don't know, jump through the hoop?
Skipping... Okay, fine, sure. Oh, right, makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I have seen people, like, on social media...
They are being blackmailed.
Yes.
What did she say?
I don't know. Okay, so no one's actually said exactly what's in the email, but all of these influencers, content creators on social media who have in the past like said stuff about Beyonce that was maybe defamatory or like,
who are you talking about? Like, is there anyone that we know that we can like? Is it just little influencers? Or like,
smaller influencers.
What, like 20,000, million? What?
Yeah, I would say, something like that. I'm not sure. I didn't like, but I saw a few different video because I saw one.
Well, they're doing video apologies.
Yes, they're all, and it's all the same. You can tell it's all the same. Like,
what are they saying?
So Beyonce, it seems like Beyonce or Jay-Z or their company has like emailed people who have, you know, like I said, defamed Beyonce, and they're all coming.
What though?
I don't know. Like lots of whatever it is, like different things. Like, you know, she's a satanic, or you know, all of these.
Am I getting an email?
Maybe. But yeah. So
I'm really sorry, Beyonce. I love you.
No, but literally this is what they are. All of them have been like, come back with an apology. Like, I'm really sorry for saying anything. Like, Beyonce's amazing. She's literally the best artist that's ever happened. All of, and it's like, I mean, I watched four different ones.
You need to send me one.
Yeah, you just need to look. They're there. Like, and then I saw someone, you know, talking about it, basically saying like, I'm saying it now. And I was
why is it all coming now,
goodness.
Though? It's weird. I wonder what
do you mean why? Oh, have you not heard about the new Jay-Z development? Oh, they got Jay-Z.
I briefly heard. Can you tell the viewers?
Yes, I can, and I can also tell you.
I did hear. I know he's been charged with something. 13-year-old or something.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So allegedly, not to defame, but yeah, he was allegedly essayed a 13-year-old girl with Diddy, and this is in.
Do you think Diddy has spoken out and put him in it?
No. This is the person who got.
So we don't know. Yeah. So the girls come forward, or the parents, or whatever. Yes. So we don't know until this. I mean, is it in court? Like, how do we know what's going on with it?
So they've just so the lawyer has basically called.
If you've got like such an allegation, you've got to have quite a lot of evidence to be able for that to even stand. Yeah. With against them lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they have got like ka-ching.
Yes.
So it'd be interesting to see what materializes. So it's funny. So this is going alongside the same time as that's come out. It's funny how because that's come out, she's now like, don't say anything bad about me.
It seems weird.
Is it like?
It seems like a response.
Me at all costs.
Maybe, I don't know. It seems like a response. Maybe it's not. Maybe this happened a bit before, but it seems like a response.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
And Jay-Z's response to because the lawyer put out a statement because obviously everyone's saying stuff.
Yeah.
So the lawyer was basically put out a statement, essentially just saying what I've said, like, you know, we're looking into it, we're investigating it.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z's come back with, I can't remember exactly his response. Look it up, but it's so like. It's an overreaction and a guilt trip. And you can clearly see that he's trying to manipulate the public's view of what's going on. And he's talking about...
is he desperate?
Yeah, he's talking about his daughter, like, how could you put her...
Yeah.
Just say you didn't.
Yeah.
Just say you didn't and look at the evidence.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's too much.
Do you think that it's a case of like, obviously he's going to go down.
Yeah.
And... If that's true.
If that's true.
And
allegedly.
Because we've got to be careful now of what we say.
Do we?
No. But you know what I mean. We're not defaming anyone. We're just spitting the truth.
Look, I'm just speaking on my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
This is just our opinion.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. This is from what we've seen, our opinion, like that's it. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't come for me, all right?
Yeah, all right. And if you do, God's got me in my bed.
That's right.
So do you think that
do
you think do you think that do you think that is the case of like he's like really scared and like their team's like, how can we okay, you're going down, your ship going down, mayday. How can we protect B? How can we protect B? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, why is this happening?
Well, I think they're protecting the whole thing.
The look, the image,
yeah, everything.
Anyway, we can forget them. So back to the farmlands, right? I don't know how we got there, but we got there.
I don't know either.
Right, so basically this is very, very beautifully intertwined, right? So you've got the farmers, you've got the attack on the British farming industry. This is also happening in Europe. This is not just here, right? You can look it up. There's been massive protests.
For a while now.
Yeah. And now it's coming here.
Yeah.
Like I said, America, he's taken up a lot of land. Do you know that they were paying the farmers to burn the crops? And I've seen videos of farmers, like this is not a lie, this is factual. Farmers are like, I have been approached, you know, they're asking me to either burn it or let it go off. Yeah, it's crazy. And they're going to pay them like 3 times as much as they would get for the value of it. Just so we don't have no food. So yeah, that's not a lie, guys. You can look this stuff up. Look at the farmers. Look up the farmers. Like they're not putting on a tweed jacket and standing in front of people for fun and pretending like this is happening, right? So it's conspiracy. It's the truth. You just need to deal with it now.
It's not. These are just facts. Just look them up.
Look them up, right?
Make your own conclusion.
And
like, this is what's happening.
You should do your own research.
Yeah,
like, we're just pointing you in the right direction. So, talking of the farming, right? ARLA, which is a big company, they deal with a lot of the dairy and stuff like that. Yeah. So I don't know if you've heard of Ellie Gray. She's really good. She's a good, like, I like her. Like she's just on Instagram and she was just done a lot of research. Like an average doctor does, I think it was 15 or 16 hours of learning about vaccinations for kids and adults, I guess. That's their only, that's the amount in their whole, 7 years? Yeah. It's crazy. Like, you can't get, like, that's
the thing is, like, if it was like, if
that's crazy.
If vaccinations were like a really small part of life, like, you know, no one really got vaccinated, that makes sense. Yeah. But the fact that everyone's like, encouraged to get a vaccination.
And I think about it more the other day. I was thinking about it. I was like, I just find it, you know, when you get older and you think about things, like they're jabbing you up with the BCGs in the schools. It's just, it's so interconnected, isn't it? Medical, educational. Yeah. Let's do that in the school. Just get those flu sprays up those kids' noses. Don't need that. You do not need that. Anyway, I know, it's just so, I just thought about it. I was like, oh my God, the BCGs in the schools. And there's a lot of stuff in there.
What was BCG for?
Just loads of stuff.
But what was it?
I don't know, just jab you in the arm.
Yeah, but what?
I can't remember. Like, I could probably think of some funny things that B can stand for. Anyway.
Because I will also say, I do think there is merit to some of the stuff, but it's when they go too far, when they do it for money, when it's only for money. I think a lot of these things start off with good ideas and good intentions. Yeah,
probably.
And then someone comes in. I'm not
going to say that they don't, but nowadays,
No, this is it, because people see it, they come in, and then they try to make money, monopolize capital. They try to make capital.
And also, they're making customers, because if you're ill, you're a customer. And then the people that own, do you know that the people that own the vaccine companies and the pharmaceuticals, they, you know, we'll cure you. We'll make you ill, but we'll cure you. It's like the same old trick, isn't it? Like create the problem, have the solution. It's a government it's a whole trick of, you know, create the scenario, we've got the solution. It's like the pandemic, like, you know, but then we'll put more cameras, like surveillance. It's just crazy. When you get a bird's eye view and you have a look and you're like, oh, I get it all. Anyway, back to the farming. So it's called BOVAER. BOVAER. BOVEAR, I think. BOVAER. Something like that. It's a food additive. It's been put in the feed for cows. Now, it's had no long-term testing. It's been put in our food, the butter and the milk, since July. It's actually hot. It's supposed to be, well, BBC is saying that this is misinformation, but then it does say on there as well that it contains this, that, and the other. So it's completely contradicting itself.
So what does it contain? What does it do?
Okay, so it's the whole, and this makes me laugh. Some farmer actually put up, like, you know, he's obviously not going to use it anyway, you know. It was like a really sarcastic but good, like, comment about, you know, these people that Bill Gates, whatever, look how many, like, private planes and jets they take and all of that, right? And it was to do with the environment. This is what they're trying to tackle. The cow's methane. It's to do with the...
that was the weirdest thing. Methane.
It's so stupid.
Methane is naturally in the air. Like, I do understand that, yes, there's a lot of, like, beef
It's not
farming.
The cows that are the problem, guys. Like,
it's not the cows. Obviously, it's not the cows.
It's the people taking all the millions of private jets and this, that, and the other, you know? Like, it's just so many things. It's not the cows, right? And basically, what the point is, they're trying to blame the cows, and they're trying to come up with a solution. What they're really doing is they're putting, like, this poison, really, in the you know, in the
makes
food.
them produce less methane.
Yeah, apparently, something like that, right? But it also can affect fertility, which Bill Gates loves a bit of that, I think. And allegedly likes to depopulate. Allegedly. I mean. Anyway, wasn't he funding loads? There was other vaccines in Africa or whatever, and a lot of people had massive fertility issues. Like, allegedly, that's not allegedly, that's a fact. Anyway, so, you know, this thing's been going in, and everyone's been boycotting, like, Lurpak, because it's ARLA. Lurpak's not good. No good. I dashed that. And they're literally trying to give it away. Some of the supermarkets are literally, it says,
really?
It wasn't Lurpak. They were going down to, like, you know, it's like £7.25 or something. It was like £3. And now it's like £1.78. Yeah, boycotts work. No one wants it, okay? We don't want your food poisoning. Or whatever. There's no testing done. We don't want to. Don't try it out. Don't try it out. I know.
Boo.
You can have. I can give you a list. I know the list. Please. Actually, we'll write it on the podcast so everyone else can see it as well. Because there's no point just going, oh, we can't have. I'll tell you what you can have.
There you go. Which is really,
because it's good, and that's Ellie Gray. It's from her. So shout out to Ellie Gray. She's done the research and. Yeah, people aren't having it. We're like, don't try and experiment on us, like, and you know, us and the kids, like, just putting stuff in the. No, it's not right. And obviously, and she went. She did a post and she went, this just smells like Bill Gates. It just smells like he, and she looked into it and he's funding it. It is. He's funding it. It's to do with him.
Bill is just not a cool dude.
No, he's just not cool.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, that happened. So, and also it was Morrison's, Aldi, Tesco, not Sainsbury's, and I think Marks and Spencer's too, I think. Just double check that. Who were using it in the milk and stuff like that. So yeah, just be careful what you're drinking out there.
So it's ARLA.
ARLA is the company, but so if you look at the back of Lurpak, it will say ARLA on it.
Really?
I checked. Yeah, because I had it in the fridge.
That's fine. I'm going to get a list. Janina's going to give me a list.
And I'm going to put the list up as well. From the top of my head, I can't think. Country life now. I can't. But yeah, so that's happening. I kind of want to bring it onto a positive now, something nice, because we've been like telling you lots of information.
This is happening. This is happening.
We were going to talk about. Oh, actually, do you know, while we're at it, we might as well talk about the billionaire quickly.
Well,
it's the same vibe.
Yeah, I know, it's the same vibe. So basically, there was a pharmaceutical CEO who got killed very recently. And
no, let's just say murdered.
Murdered, yeah.
Because killed he could have.
No, I mean, murdered. And he was murdered by, he was
26-year-old.
26-year-old young guy. This murderer was this, I'm pretty sure, no, you're going to have to check this, but I'm certain. He was the son of...
Fact check it.
Fact check. Always fact check. He was the son of someone else who would, was very, pretty high up in the pharmaceutical industry, well off, valedictorian,
private school,
best, top of his class, all of that sort of stuff. Like young, good-looking white guy, like, you know, all of that sort of stuff. Now, he was the killer, the murderer.
He'd had enough.
He'd had enough. He had basically seen
he's researched
how the
a lot.
system. Well, his dad is it, so he can see what's going on, and he obviously had a sort of like, this is not okay situation. So,
and we're not condoning that, obviously.
Never are we condoning.
No. Let's not get twisted.
Do not.
But can we also say that since this has happened,
a
lot of America are like, good.
Yes,
they are.
People are like, good,
because explain what it is. It's affecting. It's to do with the insurance.
Well, you might.
I think
be
it was something. It was something to do with. You know, like Americans have to like get insurance, health insurance, and it was something to do with the health insurance that he was, I don't know, either not doing something or people couldn't claim.
He was denying
something. They couldn't claim, and a lot of people were dying.
Yes,
because they couldn't have access to this health insurance, so they weren't unhappy when he died because they've had relatives.
He had
that have
already
died.
had death threats.
And yes, he had already, and actually after this has happened, people were even more so like, good, because you know you have allowed
many people to die because of greed.
Because of greed. It's all because of money, and it's crazy. So anyway,
this guy.
I don't even answer that.
Well, I mean,
I want to get up, put it up.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll get there. But this guy, and what is crazy is, like I said, like.
Brian Thompson, I think his name was Brian Thompson.
That's the CEO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the CEO, it's just a mad one. And it's just, again, it really just is a sign of Pluto in Aquarius. It's such a Pluto in Aquarius situation.
There's a lot of change going on.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to harm people anymore in that way that you used to.
There's a lot of like disclosure, a lot of us seeing what's really going on. You know, not being like blindsided, not digging your head in the sand because everyone else around you's like, no, there's no sand around here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Ain't no sand right here.
It's water.
Ain't no sand right here.
It's water.
All right.
Okay.
You can see through that.
Yeah.
All right.
You can see through water as long as it's not murky.
Promise. That's right.
We're getting rid of the murk.
Clear out here.
Jerks.
That's right. We're getting rid of the murk. I don't have time for murk anymore.
We're clearing ourselves. Inner. And outer.
That's right.
And so it is.
So shall it be.
So shall it be.
Aho.
Aho. So. That just made me think of something else. Aho. So I want to shout out Soap Law. SOAP. That's how you spell soap. Law. LORE.
Oh, the Law
really good company. They do artisan soaps for everyday life.
Love that.
And it's you know, it was someone that is just fed up with all the chemicals, really.
Right. Yeah.
Like we are.
Yeah.
And we're always talking about like, you know, making stuff and
this,
what can we source.
Because we do. I make stuff. Janina makes stuff. Like she grows stuff. You know, all of that.
And we really are on that vibe, and we're really trying to like help you, encourage you, promote that sort of vibe, and that lifestyle because it's good for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we want the best for you.
Yeah.
And so it is.
And so it is, I hope.
But no, I'm going to show you a little video on the podcast. So please watch that on Saturday if you're listening in.
Yeah.
And you will have a look. And I'll do a link for the website.
Tell us about the guy, though. Like, what's his...
He's just the same, just an average guy. Same, I think, Alistair. And he just had enough. And he's like, I'm going to make some soaps that I'll have no nasties in them. And they don't have anything bad. They're really good. He's done all the research. All the ingredients are listed on there. It's really professional. It's really good. And I just want him to get more, you know, because it's so good.
What's the price saying?
They're about, I think they're like about £4.50 each. Okay. So they're, you know, they're not like £10. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're not rubbish. Yeah. And they last you. Yeah. How long does the soap last? It lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So for the sake of a £5, you know, I love it.
Well, you get clean and you also get
and there's different
healthy stuff on your body.
There's like a deep clean one. There's a refresh. There's I can't remember now. I have to show you guys this wrapped up like a Christmas, as a Christmas present. Thank you for what Merry Christmas. Literally, so I opened up my Christmas present and look at this. Even this box is so lovely. So this is Soap Law, artisan soaps for every day, and there's no nasties in here. They're pure. And really, really good. And I've been using them for months now. And look, beaming down my present. Oh, so lovely. And we got a little gift. We got a new one. We got one there. So this, I always order these ones. Deep clean, they're really good. They're all really good. And bees, and we've got a little gift. Yay, thank you. And yes, I highly, highly recommend these soaps. There's literally, I'll just show you, no rubbish in it at all. Have a quick look. And I'll put the link for the website. These one, which is really nice. I think there's 4 or 5, and they're really good. And I've been using them for probably months and months and months now.
Yeah.
So I definitely vouch for them. So if you want a good soap, and this can be used, it's antibacterial as well, like, but naturally, you know, for skin, face, everything.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Okay.
So I just want to shout that out because, you know, he's like, you know, a normal guy, like, you know, if they promote like small businesses.
So is it online? Is it online? And
yeah, it's got a website.
Okay, cool.
Hasn't got an Instagram yet, but I will put the website information.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you can Google it and you can find it, so it's Soap Lore. So soap and Lore. Yeah.
Soap Lore.
So that was that. Okay, talking of good things.
Yeah.
We want to talk to you about life and the beauty of alignment. Because I was thinking about something. I was talking to Mike of PHENIKX, aka PHENIKX, Mike aka PHENIKX, PHENIKX aka Mike, whatever you want to call him. The man whose chair always goes down.
Continually going down.
What is going on?
I don't know. Look, it's a Guten Morgen.
And we were having this discussion yesterday because I was speaking to him about my upcoming single, Warriors, which you've all heard about.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, I don't know when to release the song. And then we had this conversation. And I was talking out loud on the voice note to him, and then it clicked. You know, it just clicked. And I was like, it's spring. It's meant to be spring. Anyway, I was just thinking about that, dwelling on that this morning, or not dwelling, just thinking about it, whatever. And then I just thought about the beauty of alignment. And it's like, you know, when just let things flow and you're just in alignment.
Because
and I was like, we've spoken about this before, but we want to talk about it again.
Yeah, because when she was on the voice note, it was like, well, I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know when. And it's just like, there was a pressure.
Yeah, it was almost like I was putting it on myself. But like, I just felt like, rushed almost.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why is it? And it's not working. Like I couldn't bring myself to like do what I needed to do.
She was like, I can't keep saying, I just like let it to the universe. So I was just like, I do hear that, like, because it just feels like you're putting it off. But that's not that. It's like, it's literally like, when it's supposed to be is when it's supposed to be. I can't remember, what did I say? I said something.
No, you said that. And I was like, the thing is, I know that. And I was like, but I can't just keep going, will be when it's meant to be. But actually, yes, I can. Because that is it. And I do know that. But I was trying to put my pressure on myself again. Like, no, don't do that. But actually, no, do that. Because that is what it is. And it's meant to be spring. And think about it,
Oh, it was because I said I think, because Mars has gone into retrograde.
Oh,
but it's coming out in spring, I think.
Oh, right.
And I think it was that made you think, maybe that's, and then it all just started to click,
I thought of spring, and then I thought
Yeah.
spring, new life, birth,
Yeah.
solstice, and I thought, oh my God, that is when it's meant to be. Because that is the real new year, springtime, right? That is the rebirth, the cycle starts again. So it's a new cycle. Literally, it's a new, not a rebrand, but it's
well, it kind of,
well,
it literally is like you're changing the
I guess
Baby J to Janina.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so I was like, it's going to be spring.
Yeah,
and actually, it's perfect because me and Carl C Roots have a song coming out, Bang, which is such a banger.
Me and C Roots also have a song going out as well.
Shout out C Roots.
Funny.
He's going to be our guest in January, by the way.
Yeah.
And I was like, we still haven't released it. It's been ready for ages. And I was like, well, it's perfect. It's meant to be in the beginning of the year. And then Warriors is meant to be in spring. Because I was like, oh, in that song, I sing Baby J. I sing, oh, you're not going to forget my name, but in case you're high, Baby J. And I was like, but that's a bit weird if I'm coming out as Janina. But now it all works out perfectly. Yeah. I'm meant to wait. I'm meant to release Bang as under Baby J.
Yeah.
And then spring will be Warriors. So that's that.
Yeah.
And then I'm just chilling now. I was going to chill out.
Even the names like are an example of the change, like Bang, cool, but then the next one's Warriors. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, so that happened. Okay, so we're gonna switch up now, yeah. So you know, like pizza. Do you like a white sauce base, like bechamel, whatever?
I mean, I'm scared you're gonna say the wrong thing.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you. Well, no, I'm scared you're gonna pick the wrong one.
Oh, don't give me that. Right, go on.
You're going to say white. I know it. Yeah, it's red. I'm sorry. It's tomato. It's supposed
Have you had a white base with truffle sauce and
I've had white
mushrooms and chili sauce? And
when they're done well, look, just because I like one doesn't mean I hate the other. I'm a person.
You can have a little bit of red.
I'm a person that is able to hold two extremes at once. Do you know what I mean?
But he can't hold a red onion and a white onion.
No, but that's the thing. I can. I like red and I like white. It's just
red is better.
White's more versatile.
Let's not even go there because we've already had you on camera expressing your love for red. Right, red.
No, I do.
Remember?
Yes.
Remember?
I don't need to. I like red onions and I like white onions.
No, but do you remember when you went the best art red?
No, I never said that.
I've literally got clips of you where I edited it. Yeah, don't try it. Anyway, have a look at our To The Point on Instagram.
And you can see for yourself.
Nothing. You will see it all.
Anyway, swiftly moving along.
Tomato. Obviously, I can eat both. I usually eat a tomato
That's what I'm saying. So white, yes. In some context, yeah, it's great. Yum, yum, yum. But generally speaking, yum. It's a red situation. I want that tomatoey, like, slight tang. I want that richness from the tomato, like, but then with everything else. I want the creaminess from the cheese. I want.
Do you know what I think I want? I think I want a thin base of tomato and then white, and then cheese, and then everything else, like mushrooms, truffle, like onion, not onion. Not in this case. No, not in this case. Chili oil. Yeah. Let's get maybe some courgette. Like that. Okay, build your perfect pizza. I've basically done. Yeah.
Okay. Base. We know that.
Yeah, what, thin crust, Italian, or do you go for deep pan?
It really depends.
Tops is deep pan all day long.
Tops is peg.
Tops
is deep pan.
Tops is deep pan.
Who's getting a thin pizza at Tops?
I know, right? But the funny thing is, like, if I go to a restaurant, I always will want a thin one. But Tops is deep pan.
If I'm going to if I want like a dirty
shout out to Tops Pizza, by the way. You are amazing.
Tops. If I want like a dirty pizza, I want thick.
Yeah.
However, if I want like a nice pizza, yeah, I'm going to go for like a thin.
Yeah.
So we'll go with the thick. Okay, thin. Because I'll tell you what I'll have on a thick one as well, and you'll be probably disgusted. But yeah, thin. Obviously, we're going to have the tomato, thing. I really like things like artichoke on a pizza. I love an artichoke. I like an intense flavor.
Yeah.
Artichoke. It needs to be garlicky. I'd even take some. I'd take some like onions on that, like red onions on that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And a few other different bits, and maybe like
a black olive. No.
Not on this. No, I'm not against black olive.
Aubergine. Oh, it's so nice on a pizza.
Aubergine.
Slices, yeah. Yum,
I actually don't think I've tried it on a pizza, so maybe.
Yeah,
I actually think, to be honest, from what I know of aubergine, I actually think it would work real well on the aubergine. What do you call it?
Aubergine.
Oba.
Oh, here we go.
Oba, no.
Aubergine. That reminds us of our jingles that we
haven't done.
Are you sick of us, you guys? Because we let them know.
Yeah, no.
Because they're like, can you shut up about the jingles?
I know, these jingles that have never happened.
Right, can we just get on with it?
Look, we keep saying that. We need to stop saying, can we get on with it? It will happen when it happens.
Right.
Because,
I'm not going to bring up
it. You will, but it's fine. Aubergine. Yeah, I'd take aubergine on that. And yeah, just some like, I want some, maybe some truffle oil. I want some like, what do you call it? Rosemary.
Do you have meat on it?
I want sage on it.
Yeah, that's nice, yeah.
I was thinking meat. If it was going to be meat, I would want it to be on this. Oh my God, I'm actually getting so hungry now. Maybe like...
Oh, I could do some pizza right now, if you're not going to lie.
What?
I could do pizza right now.
Oh, don't. Like, very like thin, maybe prosciutto or something like that. Like something thin, something flavoursome. Oh, yeah, this is a peng pizza. This is a peng pizza. Deep pan though, however. Okay, just bear with me because what I would have, one of the ones that I meant,
by the way, I want lots of mozzarella and cheddar.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah. I'm fine with that. Cheesy, I need hella cheese.
Yeah, cheesy.
But obviously it's still tomato based. But also, so I would get. Okay, so we're getting pineapple, and I know that's a problem for many people. However, we're also getting pepperoni on there, not ham. We're getting pepperoni and pineapple, and them tiny little green chilies.
What, jalapeno?
No.
Oh, green chili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd have that on there, and
I feel like I'd have the same sort of thing on either pizza. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, well, I just think, I don't know, I'd have like Yeah, just a veg, like, maybe like a aubergine or a courgette.
Just bare veg.
Like not too, do you know, when I had that sort of pizza, I was really craving it ages ago. I think I just got a margarita.
Okay, now sometimes...
It was delicious. And then the second time, I looked on the online thing and I got, it was really nice. It was like goat's cheese.
Oh, yeah, this one's a good one.
Yeah, what's on it? Goat's cheese, red onion. But I didn't take the red onion that time because my mum doesn't like red onion. So it was goat's cheese. What else was it?
Your mum doesn't like red onion?
I don't like any onion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. Racist.
Such a Capricorn.
And moon, apparently. We found out on suns and moon sign. Hilarious. Anyway, not subject. But what was on that one? I can't remember. Oh, but can we talk about goat cheese? I had the most delicious goat cheese pasta last night.
Ooh.
I went to Zaza.
Oh, it was goat cheese pasta at Zaza.
Oh, so good. I've had it before.
Have you? I really.
And it was so good. And I had extra chilies in it. And it was really like creamy, and it had like, it was just so delicious. And it had like, what else did it have? Did it have peas in it? No, am I making that up?
I want it so bad. What kind of pasta was it?
Oh God, I can't. Do you know what was it?
What was the shape?
I can't remember. It was only yesterday.
Really?
It was like a
spaghetti,
sort of spaghetti or a linguine. I think it might have been a spaghetti.
Really interesting.
Or a thick tagliatelle.
It wasn't like it wasn't the like.
No, it wasn't a thick one. It was like a thin one. And I've gone completely blank.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
We got like the deep fried mushrooms. And the cheese mozzarella parcels to start, banging. And then had that, and then to end, I had a creme brulee with vanilla ice cream. It was really delicious. It was a divine meal with a very berry mocktail. It was great.
Did you have a starter?
Oh, yeah, we had the mushrooms and the parcels and we shared it. It was banging.
Food is so good.
I know.
Food is literally amazing.
Yeah, and the other day I went for a really nice Indian. I haven't been there for years. And that was really nice as well. I had a vegetable corn, but really good one. Sagaloo, yummy.
Yum.
I had some like samosas.
Do you know what I tried the other day? Thanks to my bestie's mum, who made us a roast. It's very funny because their son was not very well. So we were going to go to...
Carvery?
No, we were going to go to their mum's house. Her mum's house. But then my bestie's son was ill. So he was like, I'm not going. So I was like, okay, fine. So she brought round, she made it and brought around the most sweet. Adorable. Denise, love you. But yeah, so she brought around sweet potato, white sweet potato, not orange.
Yeah, I've cooked.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, no, I've cooked with it. It's got like a purple skin.
Oh, I didn't see, there was no skin on it.
Yeah, it
looked like someone took a potato and just beat it up. It looked like bruised potato. I was like,
really?
Yeah, I was like, or maybe like,
was it,
it looked like it had gone up.
Did you have it mashed?
No, it was like chunk, like, you know, like roast.
Oh, roast potatoes, right? Yeah.
But like crispy? Sweet potato.
No, crispy, like fatty. Crispy.
It was like sweet potato. I don't know.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
But because what I mean is, you know, like normal roast potatoes with like dripping.
It's not like, no. It's like sweet potato. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like soft.
Yeah.
But it was really good. I mean, she's a very good cook.
I've cooked with sweet potatoes quite a few times, those ones. And I'm like, oh, what is it? Because I'm asked in a shop like sweet potatoes years ago when I first realised there was another type.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I didn't know.
That's not a sweet potato.
Yeah,
that's not a red sweet potato.
Take this away from
me. And he's like,
is that what people call yams?
No. Yam is yam.
That's what.
No. It's a completely different vegetable.
Okay, fine.
No. It looks like a same sort of shape, but they're purple. And you peel them, and then they're white, like white potatoes.
They're purple
like
on the outside.
Yeah. And they're delicious. They're sweet and delicious.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I think we're nearly running out of time, guys.
Oh, really?
Okay, no.
Got some time.
We've got 4 minutes. 4?
Oh, that's less than I thought.
Yeah. Okay, 3. You wanted less, you got less.
Yeah. Thank you, I guess.
So, yeah, we'll just ramble on for 3 minutes because there's no point doing another point.
We can ramble.
Yeah, we can ramble.
We can definitely ramble. Ramble.
How do you spell ramble?
RAMBLE. I nearly said EL.
You had to think about it. I was like, you're right.
It's because I got to the E. I was like, EL, Rambel. But it's not.
But yeah, it's a little bit grey here in the UK. I know Love the Beat. Shout out to Love the Beat Radio because we're worldwide, baby.
Worldwide,
baby. And yeah, here it's really grey, but it's still gonna be a good day.
Rhymes.
Yeah. I'm a poet and I definitely know it. But I'm trying to think what we've got coming up this week. I just can't think now.
I mean, I've got a single coming out.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
It's
a drum and bass one.
Yeah.
It's sick.
It's called Something Real. It's with
It's really good. It's really good. Obvious.
I'm going to try, I think I'm going to go home today and try and schedule it to be released on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
When I tell you it's a banger, it's probably my favorite song.
Is it?
Yeah, of recent.
Yeah.
You know, the little recent ones that I've been doing. I think it's probably my favorite one.
Yeah, because it's got meaning.
It does.
I know. I listened to it.
Yeah. It's,
I felt it.
Yeah. It does.
We want something real.
Yeah. This literally, that's what
Give
it's about.
me some substance, please.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Substance.
Sing us a little chorus. Can you sing a little chorus or say the words?
Wait.
I know, put you the pressure on us.
No, it's not even the pressure. It's just what are the words.
Feel the pressure. I'm joking.
Give me something real. But what's the bit before that?
Like, I'm done with this mundane life.
Yeah.
Basically.
How does it go? This is terrible.
That's not how he says.
I need to learn my songs. Wait. Oh, I'm tired of living within 9 to 5. And every weekend I am getting high. Don't judge me because I was sold a lie. I can't take this anymore. Grab my keys, I'm out the door. Yeah. That's a bit. I need some.
It's good, isn't it? Wait till you hear it finish. And see we sprinkle some magic on there as well. Yeah, that's it. That's really.
I need this warm sunlight. So please help me. Give me something real.
It's really catchy. That was what I said to you.
Yeah.
And it's that bit that's catchy.
I need which I can't remember the words.
I just do.
I need a do. That's all. Do.
But yeah, no, it's really catchy. I mean, I know you
I like it. Oh, well,
right. Love you, bye.
Hilarious.